EKIA! So, I've been playing a lot of PlayStation recently. I just picked one up and I never ever owned one before, so it's been great to catch up on all the games that I haven't been able to play. Metal Gear Solid, Heavy Rain, Last of Us, all that kind of stuff. I also picked up Black Ops 2. Now, Black Ops 2 was something that I had on the Xbox. I had played all the Call of Duties beforehand, and I was a big fan of Call of Duty. I find it's one of those games that, you can pick up for half an hour, have a few games, and everything's kind of hunky-dory. It got me thinking about this kind of hipster mentality that there is now of hating on Call of Duty, especially, with the last couple iterations of the game, so Black Ops 2 and also the most recent one, Ghosts. There's this kind of popular belief that it's cool to hate on Call of Duty. Now, I think we're all guilty of this, whether it be TV, film. There's always that, something so popular that we end up not liking it.
You want to know what I think is happening here?
Oh, this should be rich and overtaxed.
I think you just gotta be in the out group. Whoever's on top, whoever's in power, whoever's successful, you gotta be on the other side or you don't feel like the smartest guy in the room. All you are, my dear, is a contrarian.
Oh, please, you could not be more off base.
Oh, yeah? Let me ask, what did you think of the movie Titanic?
Horrible. One of the worst movies ever made.
How about Slumdog Millionaire?
Overrated. Just a terrible movie.
Cocktail.
Actually, not a bad film. As classically structured cinema, Cocktail was one of the best films of its era.
You make me sick, Brian.
So Call of Duty, a lot of the comments that's directed towards it is that it's an annual franchise and that it comes out too often, and all they're trying to do is sort of milk the cash cow before it runs out. Something that I would counter that with is it's two different developers making a separate game in 2-year cycles. So you've got Infinity Ward and you've got Treyarch making two very distinct versions of their Call of Duty, and it's not as bad as FIFA, which does come out in a yearly cycle and it is made by one single developer, but people seem to kind of miss that or ignore that fact in compared to Call of Duty. Now, it says something about the landscape of gaming right now that, even 2 years is probably well more than it should be, and I think that's a conversation that belongs somewhere else. But in terms of Call of Duty, I don't think it's fair to say that they're only trying to milk the cash cow. Looking all the way back to Call of Duty 4, they had this great engine that still runs really great. It's one of the best first-person shooter engines sort of out there, I would say. The multiplayer, they kind of defined what this generation of multiplayer is, and next generation, I guess, it's not really going to change. And yes, it does come out every year, and yes, there aren't substantial changes, and sometimes it does feel like they haven't put enough, or they save too much for DLC. And again, these are all things that are very valid points, but I don't get this sudden seething hate towards it. It doesn't gel, considering how much it sells and how much, how many people play at MLG, the esports, all that kind of stuff. I don't really get it. So I think I'll throw it out to you guys. Why do you think there is this mentality of almost hipster mentality of it's cool to hate these things now, even though a lot of these people must be buying it, they must be playing it, because if you look at the numbers of the people that have bought it, played it, and still play, all these different iterations of Call of Duty specifically, there's lots and lots and lots. But you go into any internet forum and it's just full of hate, and I don't get it really. So I'll throw it out to you guys. Why do you think this is?